Are you troubled by a host of rules? You resist authority, fear the unexpected, stretching your mortgage budget already without additional fees? Are you afraid of the dark? Well, no advice here on the last one. Well, I recommend you pay close attention to the following video when choosing a new community for your new place of residence. Don't move into that location that always looks beautiful with perfect houses until you know a little bit more about what life is like living in a homeowner association. And I'm going to give you 5 pros and 5 cons and cautions before making that big decision, and it starts right now. Hi, let me introduce myself. I'm Maria Wells, broker-owner of Lifestyle Realty Group, located on the gorgeous Treasure Coast of Florida. Thank you for joining me on my channel. It's just about real estate, dedicated to offering an exceptional amount of information regarding all things real estate. Or you can contact me by clicking below so I can answer any questions you may have in the process of buying and selling real estate. Well, this segment is devoted to understanding the pros and cons of a typical homeowner association, or as we call it, the HOA. Be sure to enlist the assistance of a realtor when searching for a community that fits your lifestyle and taste. Your realtor can ascertain whether there is an HOA to deal with, and usually there is, and secure a copy of rules for your inspection well before you get close to a purchase agreement. The realtor may also be well acquainted with the community and may have had experience with that particular HOA you are inquiring about. But in general, here are the points to consider about any HOA. So we will start with the pros. Number 1, everyone gets a copy of the bylaws and covenants and must play by the same rules. No favorites or special favors. Number 2, community or home values are protected against your neighbor's painting his house, let's say lime green with purple trim, or other assorted unsightly things that can destroy neighborhood resale values. Maintenance of common grounds keeps the development looking nice, and many HOA agreements cover landscape maintenance of private residences and keeping garage doors closed. No eyesores to look at, and everything looks evenly manicured. So number 3, all residents share the cost for community amenities, which typically in Florida include a pool or gym or community center. This could save you money, time, and hassle. For instance, it's all included versus having a private pool of your own and incurring all those costs. Number 4, the more upscale communities often have a security guard or gate, and to many this is worth the additional fee. Number 5, problems with neighbors or rule breakers? Well, the HOA usually addresses that to keep the community looking neat and uniform, and it's not neighbor against neighbor. So now we'll talk about the cons. Number 1, fees may go up if the community chooses to make improvements you don't agree with. Yes, there is probably a vote to approve whatever it is, and the majority wins. Even if you voted against the improvement, guess what? You pay that cost increase anyway. The additional increase may push you over your monthly budget, so always be aware where that is. Number 2, special assessments can include road maintenance, gate upkeep, clubhouse and pool maintenance, or improvements. Such fees can be a one-time payment or stretched over months or years in equal payments, or the HOA can simply raise your monthly dues indefinitely. Sometimes this will increase or impact the saleability of your home if a new buyer doesn't want to pay these fees that are that high, making it more difficult when the market changes to sell your home. Number 3, the rules are the rules. It may state that you can't paint your home certain colors, or you must get permission from the Architectural Review Board even to paint or make any changes on the outside of your home, such as a tool shed or fence, but that's in the best interest in keeping the values of the community. Number 4, pet restrictions may specify no pets larger than 20 or 40 pounds. Even certain breeds may be prohibited. There may be vehicle restrictions prohibiting trucks or boats, and parking on the street may not be allowed. Number 5, if these seem too restrictive, just be aware that rule breakers can be fined. Also, if you elect to not pay the dues just because you don't agree with the recent decision of the HOA, there is a possibility that a lien will be placed on your property with interest accruing, or a civil suit could follow. Let's get into cautions. If you elect to accept to living in an HOA and paying the monthly fees, stay active and attend HOA meetings so you can voice your opinion or vote when needed. Just know that if you do not agree with a proposal, you may be outvoted anyway. Some HOA board members have been known to be on the power trip and can be bossy and controlling. They were probably bullied in high school, and this is their moment for payback, and boy, can they be a load to handle. You never know when that type of individual will be elected to the board. So be sure to check if there are leasing restrictions, as this alone could be a deal breaker for many home buyers. So if you are buying in an HOA community, make sure you read the rules, review the financials to make sure there are reserve funds for future repairs, and read past meeting minutes to see what's been discussed. For instance, is there an assessment in the future? Did they mention possibly redoing the clubhouse, the pool, or roads? This could mean there will be a special assessment in the future if the budget won't cover the expenses. Well, some HOAs require an interview before you close on your new home, so make sure you go with a list of questions to determine if you are making the right decision. And of course, make sure the monthly dues are considered in your overall purchase budget to allow for increases that may occur in the future. If you are financing, the loan officer will take this monthly amount into consideration before giving you a loan approval. This fee could take you over the amount a bank is willing to lend you. In summary, please do not be daunted by these HOA cautions. Most are reasonable and well managed. Just be aware some can be a real landmine. Rely on your realtor for advice, and if you see red flags, discuss your concerns promptly, because once you close on your new home, you will be following the rules as long as you live in that community. It may be absolutely fine and provides you peace of mind on keeping your property value high. But remember, surprises are for birthdays, not when buying real estate. Well, now that you have become acquainted with the pros and cons of homeowners associations, you may want to watch this video on other useful tips in buying and selling real estate. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy house hunting.